And welcome back. Well, overall, it's a pretty nice day. The sun was out shining today with some students here at Hawkins Elementary School here in Hattiesburg. Of course, enjoying it out on the playground. I would too. We had that front roll on through. Before that, we did have a thunderstorm or two pop up around the viewing area. But once that front rolled on through, had knocked those storm chances down, and now we have dry air over our viewing area. Temperatures for today right near normal, of course, no precipitation. And of course, again, we don't need any. We still are well above average for this time of year. That's not going to change for a while, unfortunately. Tonight's forecast with that dry air, we're actually going to cooling off into the 60s. So below average, 65 degrees here in Hattiesburg. Mainly clear skies, winds now out of the northeast. Pretty calm overall. And for your Thursday, overall, just warm and pleasant conditions. Again, we're going to be near average. Heat indensities, though, with that dry air should remain below 105. Some of us will not even get out of the 90s. Could have a few century marks, but still, that is much better than all the mugginess we've experienced over the past several weeks with, again, the occasional dry air batch moving on in. Highs for tomorrow, what's going to feel like outside, not necessarily. We're going to be in the lower 90s, though. Still those winds out of the northeast, mostly sunny skies. We'll have a few high clouds. And that'll probably be about it. There is the front rolling on through the Gulf Coast right now. And you can see up to the northwest of it, really not a lot of clouds today. Again, it's been a nice day. Now talking about clouds, there is Dorian. Unfortunately, Dorian earlier this evening went on through to the east coast of Puerto Rico. And yeah, caused some chaos there. I'll talk about how Dorian's going to impact us, though, in just a minute. I want to look again at our radar because all those clouds staying well on up to our south and to our west. And just overall, again, a nice night is in store. A little cool outside, actually. If you're going outside, you might need a light jacket. Future radar tonight, again, those showers continuing to push down to the south. And as we're going into tomorrow, we're not really expecting anything to pop up over our viewing areas. Some showers maybe in Louisiana, but overall, we should remain relatively clear. Now, let's talk about Dorian. So a lot has changed just in the past 24 hours. I've said it's going to. And of course it does. These hurricanes can be fickle creatures sometimes. So here's Puerto Rico. You can't really see it. Here is Hispaniola. Originally the track yesterday had taken Dorian, there, right in between the two islands and actually went to the east coast. So this is kind of continuing the tracks moving it up to the north and to the east. Now it did weaken a little bit whenever it moved just over Puerto Rico, but it is still a hurricane. Got upgraded last night, has stayed at that strength, and unfortunately over the past couple of hours, as you can see, some of this convection is starting to bend around, and we're starting to see an eye form, which of course is not good news. That suggests strengthening. Unfortunately, Dorian is going into very warm temperatures, not a lot of shear up in the atmosphere, and so this is a prime territory for strengthening. And right now, the latest track has it going again, continuing to strengthen out to near the Caribbean, back into about the east coast of Florida, the central coast right now, as a major hurricane. If not maybe a category 2 overall, just bad news. Now the good news for us here is some of the latest tracks are actually pushing a little bit of a boundary in, and that kind of phasing is what we call it, should keep Dorian to our south and to our east and not impact us. We'll still see some rain along with that. Overall, though, we won't see the tropical storm force winds and all that stuff, which is the good news. So your forecast brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Temperatures on into the weekend remaining in the lower 90s, and then we'll have those chances for rain increasing as we get on to Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.